If you're thinking about buying a home, then this video is a must watch. Today, we're diving into the top 10 mistakes that home buyers often make. So whether you are a first-time home buyer or looking to make a move in the current market, stick around because this information is going to save you a lot of headaches and regrets down the road. Let's go. Hey, I'm Danny Barron, a realtor and team leader in Cincinnati, Ohio. Our team, the Barron Group, sells about 200 homes a year, servicing the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, and Dayton markets for our buyers and sellers. We love creating content like this, and the goal is always to provide value for you as a buyer or seller in the current real estate market. If you like what you hear, subscribe to our channel and reach out to us at any time when you're getting ready to make a move. We would love to work with you. And today, we're diving into our top 10 mistakes that home buyers make. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Mistake number 1, not starting with a pre-approval. This is a critical mistake when you begin house hunting. Look, unless you're going to be purchasing a home in cash, getting pre-approved first is the step in the process that you absolutely have to tackle to get everything else rolling. This step is crucial for multiple reasons. 3 of the top ones being, number 1, it allows you to know that you do qualify to purchase a home. Number 2, it helps to set your budget as you consider all of the costs of purchasing a home. And number 3, it shows sellers that you are serious. The reality is that you can't even write an offer on a home without a pre-approval because the seller won't take you seriously. Without a pre-approval, you might fall in love with a house that's way out of your price range, or even worse, you might miss out on your dream home because you weren't ready to write an offer. Getting pre-approved gives you a clear picture of what you can afford, and it involves a lender evaluating your financial situation and giving you a conditional commitment for a certain loan amount. Another aspect to consider is that pre-approval can help you identify any potential issues with your credit score or financial history early on. This way, you can address them before they become a stumbling block. Imagine finding your dream home only to have your mortgage application completely denied because of an easily fixable issue. Pre-approval helps you avoid this kind of heartache. You will absolutely not be able to get a seller to accept an offer without a pre-approval. So before you even start browsing listings on Zillow or the MLS, talk to a lender and get pre-approved. It's a small step that makes a huge difference. And trust me, this can save you a lot of stress and help you focus on homes that are truly within your reach. Free advice? A great realtor can always connect you to a fantastic lender. It's not always best to settle for a pre-approval from your bank, so especially if you're moving to our area, reach out and we will get you connected to the best in the business to get the ball rolling. Mistake number 2, not considering costs besides your down payment. Next up, let's talk about the hidden costs of buying a home. It's not just about the purchase price and the down payment that you're going to need at the closing table. Make sure to budget for these additional expenses to avoid any unpleasant surprises moving forward. Closing costs. These can be significant and typically range from 2 to 5% of the entire loan amount. These costs include fees for things like appraisals, title searches, and legal services, and it's important to get an estimate from your lender early on so that you know what to expect. An inspection. This is also going to cost money, and you will likely want to purchase an entire home inspection, maybe including additional items like a sewer scope, septic inspection, radon test, or even a termite inspection. I would personally say that on the low end, you want to account for around $500 for a home inspection, and maybe even closer to $750 or even $1,000 if you want a more extensive inspection of the home. Property taxes. These vary widely depending on where you choose to live. It's essential to research the tax rates in the areas you're considering and factor them into your monthly budget. High property taxes can add hundreds of dollars to your monthly housing expenses, and you want to be fully aware of these numbers before you submit an offer. Homeowner's insurance. While it's necessary for protecting your investment, it's an expense that can vary based on the location, size, and condition of the home. Additionally, if you're buying in an area prone to natural disasters like floods or earthquakes, you may need to purchase additional coverage as well. A home warranty. This is something that a lot of buyers consider purchasing, and you're in luck. We just made an entire video all about them if you want to learn more about how they can help you. And finally, HOA fees. If you're buying a condo or a home in a community with a homeowners association, make sure to account for HOA fees. These can vary widely and cover things like community maintenance, amenities, and sometimes even utilities. Make sure you know what these fees are and what they include. Now, let's touch just briefly on the costs after you purchase your home as well. Maintenance and repair costs are often overlooked by first-time home buyers. Homes, especially older ones in the greater Cincinnati area, you know, the ones with the character that you love, can have ongoing maintenance needs. Budgeting for regular upkeep such as lawn care, minor repairs, and potential major expenses like a new roof, water heater, or HVAC system is crucial. A common rule of thumb is to set aside 1% of the home's purchase price annually for maintenance. So yes, what I'm saying is, do not spend all of your money purchasing your home. I can already tell you things are going to break, and you will need to be financially equipped to handle that situation. Do me a favor and please at least think about these things before you roll into a home showing ready to throw your money around. By considering these, you can avoid surprises and enjoy your new home without wondering if you can afford to keep it. Mistake number 3, not getting a home inspection. If you did not know this, like I didn't before I was in the industry, a home inspection is a fairly normal part of the process when purchasing a home. A home buyer typically has the chance to hire their own home inspector to come in and fully investigate the home that they're moving towards purchasing. There are likely tons of great home inspectors in your area, and as with lenders, your realtor should be connected to some absolute rock stars. Once this home inspection is completed, a buyer can oftentimes even ask a seller to make repairs or give a discount based on the findings of the inspection. However, hear me say this can look completely different in varying market environments. And what do I mean by that? I'm saying that in a highly competitive real estate market, things can completely change for buyers and sellers. Buyers have to make decisions that they are comfortable with when houses are getting multiple offers. And that often brings the question, how important is a home inspection? Skipping an inspection might seem like a great way to save money or even win a home in multiple offers, but it can end up costing you a lot in the long run. A thorough inspection can reveal hidden issues like structural problems, electrical issues, or plumbing leaks. And we always recommend getting a professional inspection to ensure that you are making a sound investment with your home. An inspection provides a detailed report on the condition of the property, highlighting pretty much any potential issues that may not be immediately visible. And it typically results in a full report between 25 and up to 75 pages, including photos and descriptions of the potential issues. As I mentioned, one of the biggest benefits of a home inspection is that it gives you leverage in negotiations. If significant issues are discovered, you can request repairs or ask for a price reduction to cover the cost of fixing them. Without an inspection, you're essentially buying the home as is, which can lead to unexpected and super costly repairs down the line. Now, let's just be very practical. A home inspection can truly provide peace of mind, knowing that a professional has thoroughly evaluated the property and that any issues have been identified and addressed allows you to move forward with complete confidence. This has been a hot topic in the current environment because we are in a seller's market. Lots of buyers are having to consider minimal or no home inspection at all in order to win their dream home in multiple offers. So we have lots of thoughts and advice for you on this topic, even if you do elect to waive the home inspection. And yes, I do personally think there are times where buyers need to consider waiving an inspection to accomplish their goal of purchasing a specific home. In fact, I've done it myself now on 2 different properties. However, I did not do this without a plan, and I have a few tips and tricks for you to make sure that you are making the right choice for your family in the current market. One of those is getting an inspection after you close. Listen, the advice here is to make sure that you have all of the information about the inspection process to make the right choice for you. All right, now we're cooking. We are on to mistake number 4, not considering future needs. Look, it's easy to focus on what you need right now, but what about 5 or 10 years down the line? Life can change quickly and your needs may evolve over time. For instance, if you're planning to start or expand your family, you'll need additional bedrooms and maybe a larger backyard. If you're currently working from home or might in the future, having a dedicated office space is likely essential. Proximity to good schools is a big factor for families with kids or for those planning to have kids. Researching the school district and considering the quality of education can have a significant impact on your home's resale value and your children's future. Another aspect to consider is the layout and accessibility of the home. Think about how the home will suit you as you get older or if you have elderly family members living with you. Additionally, think about its neighborhood and development potential. Is it growing and improving, or is it likely to decline? Thinking long-term also means considering the potential for home improvements and expansions. Does this property have enough space for adding an extra room or a larger garage? Is there room for landscaping or a garden? These possibilities can add value and make the home more adaptable to your changing needs. In summary, buying a home isn't just about meeting your requirements today, but also anticipating future ones. By considering how your life might change over the next few years, you can choose a home that will continue to meet your needs and be a good investment in the long run. Mistake number 5, spending too much. It's tempting to stretch your budget to buy a more expensive home, but this can lead to some serious financial stress. Trust me, we have seen it. Stick to what you can comfortably afford. Remember, you'll need extra funds for emergencies and ongoing expenses, and a general rule of thumb is that your monthly housing cost should not exceed 25 to 30% of your income. When you start looking at homes, it's easy to get swept up in the excitement and fall in love with properties that are at the top end of your budget or even beyond. And we talked about this with pre-approval. My favorite way to avoid overextending like that is to get a realistic picture of your monthly expenses. This includes not just your mortgage payment, but also property taxes, insurance, utilities, and maintenance costs. Hopefully you know that having an emergency fund is essential, so don't burn this entire account on your home purchase. Unexpected expenses such as medical bills or urgent home repairs can arise at any time. So while it might be tempting to buy a home that has everything you want, it's oftentimes better to compromise on some features to ensure your long-term stability. Remember, your home should be a source of comfort and security, not one of stress and financial burden like many in America. I don't often see people that get a 10 out of 10 for their home on what they want, but I do often see people that are really happy if they're getting 8 or 9 of the 10 things that they're really hoping for. So in conclusion, buying within your means is one of the most important steps you can take when buying a home. Mistake number 6, focusing on aesthetics and not structure. People love to look at the cute design choices and decor on the surface and not enough on the bones of the house. It's easy to get dazzled by a beautifully staged home, but make sure you're also considering the structural integrity, the roof condition, the plumbing, and the electrical systems. I know, the boring stuff, but the important stuff. And that's another reason you should also have a professional there with you. You can always change design, but you can't typically change layout or avoid major repairs that you should have seen from the beginning. The things you should be considering: the home structure. Foundation problems can be costly to repair and may affect the overall stability of the home. The roof. A damaged or aging roof can lead to leaks and water damage, which can be incredibly expensive to fix. Plumbing and electrical systems. Outdated or faulty wiring can pose a fire hazard, which is not good, and old plumbing can lead to leaks and water damage. Heating and cooling systems. An old or inefficient HVAC system can lead to high energy bills and may need to be replaced. Check the age of the furnace and air conditioning units and inquire about their maintenance history, or you might find yourself without heat or AC. While it's easy to change paint colors, fixtures, and even flooring, these other repairs are not so simple. Prioritize homes that are in good condition structurally and have well-maintained systems, even if they need some cosmetic updates. This is going to ensure a sound investment for you right from the beginning. Mistake number 7, not researching the neighborhood. Look, the house might be perfect, but what about the area? Visit the neighborhood at different times of day to get a feel for the community as you're looking at homes. You want to make sure it's in a place that you will be happy living in. When buying a home, the neighborhood can be just as important as the house itself. It's essential to thoroughly research the area to ensure that it meets your needs and preferences. Start by considering these things. The local schools. Even if you don't have children, good schools can significantly impact property values. Crime rates. Research local crime statistics to understand the safety of the neighborhood. Look for trends over time to see if crime is increasing or decreasing. A safe neighborhood is going to provide peace of mind and contribute to a better quality of life. Future development plans. These can significantly impact the neighborhood. While some developments can enhance the area, others might detract from its appeal. For example, a new shopping center might bring convenience, but it could also bring an increase in traffic and noise. It's also a good idea to visit the neighborhood at different times of the day and week. This can give you a better sense of the area's character and its activity levels. In conclusion here, the neighborhood is a crucial aspect of home buying that should not be overlooked. Choose a community that fits your lifestyle and your needs. And if you're looking in Cincinnati or Northern Kentucky, we have tons of neighborhood tours available for you to check out in different parts of the city. Number 8, not considering the commute time. If you have to drive to work, the distance from your new home to your job is a crucial factor. A long and stressful commute can be awful if you're someone who's not used to it. My recommendation is to try the commute during rush hour to see if it's actually manageable for you. Start by mapping out the route from your potential new home to your workplace. Use navigation apps to estimate the travel time and do so during peak hours. It's important to consider that not just the distance, but the traffic patterns and potential delays will affect your life. A 10-mile commute can take 15 minutes in light traffic, but over an hour during rush hour. Beyond the commute to work, think about the other regular trips you're going to need to make. Grocery shopping, taking the kids to school, visiting family and friends. Consider the convenience and accessibility of these trips from your new potential home. A convenient location can save you time and majorly reduce stress in your daily life. In reality, just think about how the commute fits into your lifestyle and your priorities. This is going to be massive when it comes to your home. Some people enjoy driving and use their commute time to listen to music and podcasts. Others find long drives to be totally stressful. It's important to be honest with yourself about what you can handle and what will make you happy in the long run. Mistake number 9, ignoring future resale value. Even if you plan to stay in a home a long time, circumstances can change. And I highly recommend choosing a home that will appeal to future buyers, and at least noting the things that you didn't like about it when you bought it. The major factors for resale: location. Homes in desirable neighborhoods with good schools, low crime rates, and convenient to amenities tend to hold their value better and attract more buyers. Research the area and understand its reputation and appeal, just like we talked about in the previous section. The overall condition and age of the home. Homes that are well maintained and updated tend to sell more quickly and at higher prices. Homes with recent updates or renovations can be much more attractive to future buyers. I have found this to be especially true in the current market. The layout and features. Open floor plans, modern kitchens, and spacious master suites are popular with many buyers. And homes with flexible spaces that can be used as home offices, gyms, or guest rooms are also going to appeal to a much wider audience. Finally, curb appeal. This plays a significant role in attracting buyers. A well-maintained exterior, attractive landscaping, and a welcoming front entrance can make a strong first impression. Homes that look more appealing from the outside tend to attract much more interest and can sell more quickly. Make a solid investment. Consider the resale value before making your next home purchase. And finally, we've made it to mistake number 10, making emotional decisions. Look, it is easy to get emotionally attached to a home and make impulsive decisions. Trust me, we see it all the time. Try to stay objective and stick to your budget and criteria. Don't rush into a decision because you feel pressured. Take your time, do your research, and make an informed choice. I am the last person ever that would want to push a client into making a decision that they might regret later. We want you to buy the right house. One of the biggest risks of letting emotions take over and falling in love with a home is that it's beyond your budget. Stick to your budget and be realistic about what you can afford. It's also important to avoid getting attached to a home before the deal is done. Real estate transactions can fall through for various reasons, such as financing issues, inspection problems, or other contingencies. Keeping a level head and being prepared for the possibility of setbacks can help you stay focused and resilient. As I mentioned, staying objective also means being willing to compromise on some things. It's rare to find a home that meets every single criteria on your list. Prioritize your must-haves and be flexible on the nice-to-haves. This approach can help you find a home that meets your most important needs without letting emotions cloud your judgment. In summary, letting emotions take over can lead to impulsive and regrettable decisions. By staying objective, sticking to your budget and criteria, and involving trusted advisors, you can make a wise and informed choice that you'll be happy with for years to come. So there you have it, the top 10 homebuyer mistakes to avoid. Remember, buying a home is one of the biggest investments you'll ever make, so it's important to do it right. Avoiding these common pitfalls will help you make a smart, informed decision that you'll be happy with for years to come. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips and advice on home buying. And if you have any real estate questions, feel free to reach out directly to our team. We would love to partner with you in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, or Dayton to find your next home. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.